Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Golden State Warriors. And here we go, GA, a bit of a lopsided matchup on paper, but as we know in the NBA, anything can happen.
That's right, and basketball, fortunately, is played on the court and not on paper. Every team in this league can take down another on any given night.
George with the bucket.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thompson. There's the triple. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Al Paul, guarded by Curry. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker.
It's his agility that helps Paul beat interior defense, especially when it's tight like this.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Boucher. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Here's Claxton. Thompson outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fires from deep. And Chris Paul gets the 3. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
On the wing, Booker. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
George finds Paul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Boucher passes to Jones. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Paul George on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Claxton against George. Claxton the pass to Green. Over Boucher. And Green with the basket on the assist by Claxton.
Something we don't see a lot from Green. A nice, focused jump shot.
Jones with the bounce pass. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Curry, and they take the lead.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Yo, watch it.
Curry against Paul. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Paul's got 8 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Claxton finds Thompson. The three. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Golden State, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Green. White comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. .125 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Buckner. Morris looking over the floor. And here is DiVincenzo. Now here's Bender. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the screen. Curry gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. And the rejection by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. The three for DiVincenzo. Another three for Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
a big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the wing, Morris. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingram. Another three for Phoenix.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, Green. Here's Claxton. Now, here's Thompson. Defended by DiVincenzo. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut back down to just one with the basket from Thompson.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Paul, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Thompson. From deep. And another three for Golden State.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Back to Paul. Shoots over Curry. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Ingram. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Claxton finds Curry. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Timeout.
Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Suns making a change here. George is checked in. Here we are, still very early in the season, Greg. How long does it take for a team to really gel together?
Depends on the existing chemistry, but most teams are going to need a few games. And others you'll find look like they've been playing together for months based on their experience.
Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Thompson passes to Green. Now here's Thompson. And the Warriors, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And his team giving up a 3 at the other end, and Ingram claps back.
Green, the pass to Claxton. Here's Thompson. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Back to Paul. From deep, George. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Phoenix making some changes. Damian Jones is checked in for Dragan Bender. Chris Boucher comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Devin Booker in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Claxton. Scoreless thus far. Back to Thompson. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
George against Claxton. From about 16, another one falls for Phoenix.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Paul passes to George. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Pass to Smith. Over Boucher, and it's Smith missing.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
And they double up Paul. Here's Jones, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Curry with the bounce pass. Thompson with the 3.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
And George kicks to Paul. Boucher with a screen on Curry. Pass to Boucher. Booker right side. Over Claxton. Again, Phoenix.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker's taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Showing off some strength there, powering through the contact inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Near the three-point. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. He had a nice open look right there. Thompson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Warriors. Booker against Thompson. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Curry. Curry with the defensive effort.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
And he's good on the three ball.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Paul against Curry. Paul outside. Pass to George. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Tries it from the top of the key, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
George against Claxton. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And in the first 5 seasons after the NBA added the three-pointer, Greg teams averaged a little over 2 attempts per game. These days, it's over 24 attempts a game.
Shooting 2. Yeah, the number of threes taken has skyrocketed in recent years. Where it ends, that is anybody's guess.
First free throw is good. And so Looney nails both of them. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 4. Booker the pass to Paul. Driving to the basket.
No fear in Paul's game. He's going to continue to go at
you. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Thompson for the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 42 in the game.
The game plan right now needs to be keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Booker. Paul with the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Curry, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Last season, he played outstanding. First in steals, second in scoring, And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Boucher. And here is Paul, guarded by Curry. Outside, George. And the rejection by Claxton. Curry fires from way outside. Thompson lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 44.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Thompson against Booker. Pass to Jones. And it's Looney with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Claxton the pass to Thompson. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Booker. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. A 3 ball from Curry.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:53 left in the third. And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Warriors.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Outside, George. There's the pick. To end the drought. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pass to Thompson. Now Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's George. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Green. Now here's Thompson. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from George. And the Suns making a change here. Lawson's checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson passes to Smith. Thompson surveying the floor. Out to Smith, the three, and the Warriors, another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Back to Morris. To the wing right side. Paul with the three. Drops in the tray. Paul's got 20.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Outside, Green. Pass to Claxton. Here's Curry to the inside. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 12.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Morris kicks to Paul. Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up the right, letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. George is checked in for the Suns. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. This one for three, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Back to Curry. Curry gets it done in the paint.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Paul passes to Ingram. And here's George for three. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. George has got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Green passes to Claxton. Curry outside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to George. And the Suns another three.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
DiVincenzo passes to Bender, and that one is good.
And Bender is certainly a work in progress down there, but when he gets good position, he uses his body well to get the shot he wants.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So for the Suns, Jones checked in for Dragan Bender. Chris Boucher comes in for Ingram. And it's Devin Booker in for Dante DiVincenzo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Curry.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Booker outside. Shoots over Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Booker.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Here's Curry. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Take a break.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
And the first one at the line is good.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 9. Curry, down it goes for 3.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Jones off the glass.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Paul against Curry. Paul with the ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
And that one falls.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Here's Claxton. Thompson outside. Crane from outside.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. George, and the rejection by Claxton. Ah, it's good! Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Curry looking around. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Made the club get. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that total chaos for these playoffs. So we was absent, we're taking another route to represent the Dungeon family like grade A. Me and my decide to take the back way. Every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do for ya? Bulldogging like them Georgetown Hawkers. Boy, you signed the silly, think my room is sitting pretty, doing donuts while you like them suckers around. We the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say, push that force. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get. Push that force. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game to stimulate and activate the left and right brain. Say, baby boy, you only phone can add your last cut. You focus on the passion to be your has what. That's one to live by, or either that's one to. I try to just throw it at you, determine your own adventure, Andre. Got to a station, here's my destination. She got off the bus, the conversation lingered in my head for hours. Took a shower, kinda sour, cause my favorite group ain't coming with it. But I'm with you, cause you're probably going through it anyway. But anyhow, went and died, went on out and bought it, cause I thought it would be jamming. But examine all the flaws, get walls get awfully sad and it's costly. But that's all shit, wrote, and I hope I never have to float in that boat. Up creek, it's sweet, it's the last quote that I wanna hear when I'm going down. When all said and done, and we got a new Joe in town. When the record player get to skipping and slowing down, all y'all can say is them earning.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. It's great to have you with us.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Season just getting started here. Great players getting back into their routine, and that's huge, as well as everyone else, just trying to get the rhythm of the season.
Yeah, coaches, refs, support staff, they all take a moment to get into their rhythm as well. I'll throw in commentators, partner, in case I make any mistakes here tonight.
Oh, GA, don't worry about that. You're not making any mistakes, but rhythm is huge for a broadcast, right from the front table here in front of this great action. Got that one up quick.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Down low. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Edwards.
And, folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
And that one's good. Russell. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Okongwu with a screen on Towns. Good work there as it goes. James has got 5.
Yeah, he had options there. Decided to do it himself, and it was a good decision.
For 3, Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to Freeman. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Wiggins outside, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
LeBron kicks to Russell. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 6. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Okongwu. There's Russell with the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Higgins up top. To the middle. Towns, the pass to McLaughlin. Wiggins from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got 7.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Pass to Hart. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. LeBron with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Clock at 6. Here's James. Again, Los Angeles.
No question James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
McLaughlin, the pass to Horford, and he comes up with the deuce.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Lakers making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Trent's checked in. And Flynn subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Trent passes to Flynn. And here is Horford. Horford sets a screen for Edwards. There's the three, and there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Okongwu. Hard bounce pass. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves leading. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Freeman passes to Russell. Over to the left wing. Okongwu kicks to Hart. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Freeman. Here's Okongwu. And stolen by Horford. Ahead. And finished off by Edwards.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Back to Russell. Knocks down the 3-ball. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, sometimes you have to fight for it inside, and he does just that.
Hard against Edwards.
Hey, right here.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Hard against Edwards. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Lakers.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Anderson passes to Jang, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's LeBron, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Robertson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Trent. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Jones. Trent outside. Back to Jones. Jang with the screen for Trent. Towns trying to get open. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's LeBron. 11 points in the game. Pass to Freeman. second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. James. LeBron powering inside.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Lakers in 5th.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
First one falls for him.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws, good for James.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Towns, a screen on Hart. Such a wide open look. Edwards got 18 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Russell. Coming off a terrific season, averaged 29 points a game, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the rejection by LeBron.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Pass to Freeman. James looking around. And stolen by Jang. Towns finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Karl Anthony Towns, good for 3. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
From deep, LeBron. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Shot's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Gorgui Dieng.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Corky Daines checked in for Minnesota.
Minnesota substitution. Number 5, Gordon James.
Pass to Freeman. Hart outside. Outside, James. 3 ball, LeBron James.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Trent passes to Edwards. Trent, a screen on Hart. Edwards with it. Okongwu covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Chanchar's checked in. Puts up a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Edwards at the rim.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Russell can't hit that one. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Jang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jang's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
With the shot, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Edwards fires from way outside. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 23.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Russell with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edwards from deep 3-point territory. And they get it back. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And again, it's Minnesota.
And another bucket for him. I'd keep feeding him, keep running plays for him, keep him going.
Hart outside, back to Russell. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Russell's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They set the pick. And Edwards launches it from deep. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Russell. He's got 18. From deep 3-point land. Rebound by Jang.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith.
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Back to James. Uncovered. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Outside Edwards. Launches it. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
LeBron outside. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Russell's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And Russell with the answer from 3. You are not going to show up, D'Angelo.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, Towns. Towns, a screen on Hart. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Russell kicks to James. Pass to Okongwu. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Okongwu's now got his 2nd basket.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
No good. Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Russell kicks to Hart. Outside, James. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one is on Towns.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
Minnesota's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And Edwards launches it from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Hard bounce pass. Freeman passes to James. Outside, Russell trains the three-pointer. Russell's got 24.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Horford sets a screen for Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And he makes that one. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Now, here is Russell. He's got 24. Hart kicks to Russell. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got 9 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Let's take a look at Karl-Anthony Towns' numbers. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
For 3, Edwards drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 48.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Hart outside. Freeman passes to LeBron. Outside, Russell. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Higgins outside. Back to Edwards. Pass to Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Okongwu with a screen on top. Took him no time at all on that one. James has got 40 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Russell against Edwards. Pass to Wiggins. 4 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. Wiggins has got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Back to Edwards to take the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 56 points in the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the basket by Freeman.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the right side. Pass to McLaughlin. And Edwards launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LeBron passes to Freeman. Back to LeBron. And another basket for the Lakers.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Back to Edwards. Jen with a screen on Hart. Edwards can't hit. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to James. Here's Freeman, defended by Trent. Freeman passes to James. Okongwu kicks to Exum. The 3 from LeBron, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Chang with a screen on Hart. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dante Exum. Minnesota making a switch here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the last message that Luke Walton was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thank you. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Towns. Pass to Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Right side, Russell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Russell's got 18 points just in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. From deep, Trent. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, off-ball readiness is key to a good offense. He was prepared to take the shot the moment he got the ball.
Russell from long range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Wiggins. LeBron with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Hard against Wiggins, and Russell gets it to go.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota. Horford with the screen on Hart. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now James.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Take a break. Do something.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. It's James. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Oh, James got it with the defense all over him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
He drills the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. James outside. Here's Okongwu.
Well, the defense baited him into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
And there's the punchline. Russell delivers it on point in style. Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And this is what we want to see more of from Wiggins, delivering a huge basket for his team.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Edwards, good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame. Timeout called, Timberwolves. Here's Wiggins. 3, good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. So it's the Timberwolves now to take the lead.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Shoot 2.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
It's James. Puts up the three, and down goes the three.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty. But how about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now Russell. James outside. Okongwu with a screen on Towns. Horford with it. Okongwu covering. A three-pointer. Good.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner three.
It's James. LeBron with an emphatic answer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wiggins in traffic, lays it home.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
One shot.
Shooting for Minnesota.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Towns against James. Now Okongwu. Fires away from outside. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Edwards against Hart. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. James outside.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Yeah, and this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
So he gets them both.
Well, he makes the most out of that trip to the line, showing composure down the stretch.
Here's Horford. Oh, what a play inside.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
And there's the 3.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Edwards connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And another one falls. Amazing. And here it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Russell, and got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Russell. Wiggins pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. The second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
James fires. Knocks down the 3.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Hard against it.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Towns against LeBron. And good! He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
This young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Outside Edwards. Here goes Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul. Shoot two. Gets the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep. See, I got some bread, so they won't beat with us. Bad. Hair and nails done, that don't feet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she like ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Hey, yeah.
Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't get that. When this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Catch a wave on us, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm blue sky walking on these haters, celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up, but don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. I'm outstanding, so I stand out. I'm more babe than a bathhouse. Top Gun on my Tom Cruise. Play for keeps and I don't lose. You're more than love it 'cause you're cool as a breeze. So pick a poison, yeah, I got what you need. Nonchalant, got the on rotation all night. We gon' keep it like a catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm blue sky walking on these haters. Every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. Wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Sleep, you gotta stay up. Wilding on my haters. my chain, take a look. Yeah, come and catch a wave, take one out my cup. Yeah. Wildin' in SV, yeah. Moving up your street. Yeah. When we on the creek, can't be saying to the beat. Ain't no day, ain't no night, make no plans, ain't no sleep. Catch a wave on us.
Third contestant, Anthony Edwards. First contestant, John Morales. Let's begin. The third participant, Anthony Edwards.
Sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for
2 more, now I got 3 different watches. See my haters talking, make sure that they watching. Real.
Here we go.
And it's the West All-Stars to start out. On the wing, James. It's hauled in by the East.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Ball passes to Doncic. And that comes off the assist by John. Wall. Doncic has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the East All-Stars.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
And George kicks to Wall. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And that's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Drummond's checked in for the East. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. George against Tatum. Pass to Doncic. And another three from the East.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Here's West now. It's a three-point game. The three from LeBron. Good on the triple.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Drummond dishes to Giannis. And the rejection by James. Outside, George. Pass to Doncic. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. By himself. Brown jams it in.
And I would have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Shoots a fader. Count that bucket. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Jokic finds Brown. On the wing, Mitchell. Wall with some nice defense.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Mitchell looking it over. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Mitchell against Wall. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he'd get some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jalen Brunson in for John Wall. Anthony's checked in for the West. Rose comes in for Jason Tatum. And here are the East All-Stars now. 3-point lead. Doncic finds George. Back to Doncic. Good ball movement here by the East. Back to Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Mitchell right side. Nice D from Doncic.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And Drummond throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
On deep, Brunson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The West trails by 5. Rose kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Anthony. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Here's Drummond. The shot, no good. The West All-Stars with the ball. Brown outside. And the West hit again from deep.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Brunson the pass to George. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the East All-Stars.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Now Mitchell. puts up a deep three. And the West hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the East All-Stars. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
And here's Anthony for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Brunson with a clean look. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Shoots the 3. Out that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Anthony. Pass to Brunson. Fires away from way outside. And another 3 from the East.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's Drummond, and off the front iron, and in it goes. And now a 7-point East All-Star lead. Anthony, the pass to Tatum. Back to Anthony from outside the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Now a timeout called by the East. And some changes here for the East. Anthony Davis comes in for Drummond. And John Wall subbed in for Russell. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. And it's Wall with the ball for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Pass to Brunson. Over Tatum. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Davis. Now that's 17 points here for Jalen Brunson. Anthony kicks to Tatum. The 3 from LeBron. And the West hit again from deep.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Wall dishes to Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Lopez with the steal. Anthony, the pass to Rose. And here is Anthony. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo kicks the Wall. Over Rose. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
When it comes to the jump shot and jump shooting, I think this is Wall's most natural range, right in this area.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. Drummond's checked in for the East. Luka Doncic comes in for Davis. Then for the West All-Stars, Brown is checked in for Lopez. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Derrick Rose. Tatum passes to LeBron. Some nice passing here by the West. Mitchell right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And some changes here for the East. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Russell in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Bosh is checked in for Jason Tatum. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
And it's James missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Cash money, Brown with the drain.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. And another 3 from the East.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Mitchell. He's guarded by Russell. Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic, he's checked in for Bosh. Irving comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Irving dishes to Curry. Fires the three. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Brunson, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Inside, here's Doncic.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Curry looking it over. Good, and the assist goes to James. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
No problems knocking that one down. And the East leads by 2.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Brunson kicks to Russell. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. The West trails by 3. Here's James. He's got 10. From past the arc. Oh, LeBron from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the East All-Stars. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Fires from way outside. Rebound by Mitchell. So it's the West now. Trailing by 2. Lets the 3 fly. It's all in by the East All-Stars. George passes to Russell. Jokic against Drummond. Russell from long range. And so Brown will bring it up for the West. The rejection by Giannis. Brown against Doncic. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 14.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Doncic outside. It's stolen by Brown. Mitchell dishes to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And he makes the first. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Russell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Tell you what, guys who can shoot it and pass it like Russell, always of great value to the rotation.
The first one falls. Anthony Davis is checked in for the East. The West also making some changes. Bosh is checked in for Jokic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LeBron. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And so Russell hits them both. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They lead by 1. Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Tatum. Pass to Anthony. Mitchell outside. Back to Anthony. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Mitchell. The tray. Mitchell connects from 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Doncic. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Some nice passing here by the West. Anthony, the pass to Wiggins. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Doncic outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really got his defender off balance. That time did Doncic with that cunning pump fake.
The East All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Paul's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. And the West All-Stars have possession. A 2-point game. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Paul. For three. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Paul. Wiggins has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the West All-Stars. Now here's Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Davis kicks to Doncic. The three from George. And another three from the East.
Now that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Wiggins. Lets it go with the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Wiggins against Doncic. They get the rebound. It's up a three. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Doncic. 5 on the clock. Goes up again, and the shot goes in. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Ball finds Anthony, and the West hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Russell with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 5.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Wiggins. And the West hit again from deep.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's George missing. The West leading by 6. Anthony dishes to Paul. Back to Anthony. Over Davis. Again, the West All-Star.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, we always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Wall passes to Doncic. Back to Wall. Pass to Griffin. Brunson outside. And the dunk by Brunson.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Jokic sets the screen for LeBron. Fires for three, and it's Jokic missing. The East trail by 9. Brunson kicks to Doncic, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Brown. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Westbrook with it. Doncic outside. And another three from the East.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Break, Doncic.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the East. Love's checked in for Andre Drummond. Giannis comes in for Griffin. And George is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. And both free throws good for James.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Floats it up for Doncic. Jokic with the steal. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell glides in at the other end.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Doncic outside, and they double up Doncic. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Doncic. It's stolen by Curry. The three ball. Offensive rebound. James. Good D by Love. The East trail by 5. George dishes to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jokic with his screen on Westbrook. And the rejection by Giannis. And Jokic gets it to go.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Westbrook passes to Antetokounmpo. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another three from the East.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Mitchell fires. He nails the jump shot.
In this fourth quarter, he's been locked in, and he's made some big shots for his team.
Now a timeout called by the East. The East making a switch. Ball's checked in. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the West. Here's Wall. Now Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Now George. The three goes down.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
George has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Mitchell. Tatum outside. Launches it. It's good.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
John Wall, no good from 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
James, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. That one is good. The East trail by 6. Left side, Wall. Here's one. Now Doncic. Wall fires. Knocks down the 3.
How about Wall? Outstanding at stepping up and delivering a big bucket when it's needed.
Brown with the screen on Wall. Jokic. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Buries the deep ball.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's one.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Now Wall. Outside George. Creamed from outside.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Here's George. The three doesn't go, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Early into his night, but you know what? I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.